Sunday, the 31st of May. Taking a leisurely walk into the woods, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with my gloves. Taking my machete with me, just in case. In case Slender Man's out there. So, it's a beautiful day right now. It's a little bit on the chilly side. The wind. Whoops, the cat just walked past me while I was swinging this machete. Whoops, and then the next one comes by. How am I going to explain that? Well, you know, Doc, 1 in a million chance. I opened up that area right there so I can go in and out. See that? Without having to get cut up. I really didn't want to do that, but she asked me to do that. The neighbor lady asked me because every time she comes over here, which is not very frequent, but she gets cut. That cat's gonna get cut. Anyway, we're taking a walk in the woods. Notice the apple tree, no more blossoms. So all those blossoms will turn into apples. I got company. The 2 kittens and the dog. I really wanted to take my snips with me, but it was kind of heavy, so I took the machete. But now I see it's kind of a mistake taking the machete. Yeah, he stopped so that I can pet him. Yeah, that's going to happen. So I really don't care to carry this machete, so I'm going to set it on the trailer over here. I got to paint this bad boy. It's a junkyard. Gonna move it all over in this area here while I chop those trees down in that woods and put in my shed. Shed and my lean-to. Okay, let's take a walk. There's one cat. Oh, there's the other one. There he is again. Sorry, Charlie. I'm busy. Can't be scratching you. I'll mow this week. It's kind of a mess. You know what? Remy, I'm walking this way, buddy. I'm going to go down this way. The neighbor lady wants her woods cleaned up. So she's got nice trails like I got, or we got. So I'm going to kind of walk into her area. She said I could have full access to her area, so voila, here I go. Well, this is one of the trees that Tony found fell down right across the path, of course. And you can bet there's all kinds of ticks in this high weeds. This is a really low area. I got my horse manure pit over here, compost pile. Well, this is always fun. Kind of walk across this. Ay, ay, ay. I will have a nice whoa! Man, it's like a mile deep. Nice culvert in there. Someday I should have worn my long pants. Ah, man. Sticky stuff. Oh yeah. So that's 2 areas where the water drains. And then I got a 3rd one right here. So if I cut one big giant one down the center, then put a culvert in. Oh boy, there's another tree right there crossing the path. And all these stupid things. Logs. Oh, you made it. Oh boy, I gotta get up underneath this thing. That should be interesting. Watch me. Oh, yikes. Am I gonna be able to get back up? Oh, I got this stupid thing on my back. Oh, that's still alive. Hey. Catch my breath there. Walking up this hill. I stood right here one time, just cresting the hill with my head. And there was a big giant buck right there. Looked at me, I didn't move. And then he moved, and then I exhaled, and he saw the steam and took off like a rocket. Yeah, see, her land is way down in there. You can see her fence there. It's going to be kind of a challenge to cut a path from her property into this area. I hope he's not full of mosquitoes. I'm going to turn back. You see how low that is? Big old vine. And a lot of this stuff is very sharp needle plants, brush, scrub. Ouch! Just got poked. A lot of sun over here. Whoa! Sun over here. A lot of logs laying down. Small branches. Beautiful in here though. Huge vine here. It's all got to be taken out. Yeah, see, oh, look at all the deer track everywhere. Wow. This is really, really low, people. So, this will be totally underwater. Got some tracks over there. Deer again. Their house is right over there. But there's so much underbrush here. Really, the only way to do that is to bring my tractor here with a brush hog and clean all that stuff out. Just one pass will really clean it up. I don't know if this stuff is poison ivy or what, but I'm not going to go through too much of that. Oh man. There's a place in Florida just north of Carabel in the Panhandle, and what they have is a place called Tate's Hades. And in the 1800s, he walked through there for some reason and got lost. And he was stuck in the woods all by himself for months. And he finally made it through. That big old giant deer track right there. He made it through, but it took him, like I said, months. And he looked like he aged 50 years, they said. And then within a couple of months, he died. Well, there's a red rose-breasted grosbeak right there, if you can see it. Making a lot of noise. I just took a picture of one at her feeder this morning. I'll post that. I'm kind of following a deer trail. So I've actually walked up a hill and got up about 15 feet, I'd say. And here it's hilly, rolly, not really steep hills, but right here I'd like to run a path right in this area, but it's you can see how high her land is. Her land is way up there. She told me it was a steep cliff, but not that I didn't believe her, but It is. Oh man, this whole area is a big valley, and you know the waters just scream through there in the heavy rains. So what somebody did is they made a ramp from the height of her land into the valley. But it looked very dangerous. You know, I'd hate to see her take a... Get out of the way, girls. Or boys and girls. Get gravy. Don't move. I'd hate to see her take her crane or something through here and roll it. But I might be stuck with just doing it that way. I see a house over there. I'm going to walk toward there. I'll have to get in trouble, but hey, I'm in her property. She said I could be here. Byron Center News will be, hey, Byron Center man in jail for trespassing somebody's property. Hey, look at that beautiful trail. You can see the deer trail. Move along, kitty. I don't know what happened to the dog. This cat's walking right in front of my feet. Oh, that's the dog. Hey, Remmers. How you doing, buddy? You made it, huh? Good boy. All right. Let's see. Now, she did say she had her property marked off. So I don't see any oh, there it is. There's her property. Yeah. Oh man, I love it that when people just toss their junk everywhere. Look at that. I mean, I wouldn't mind grabbing some of that, but most of it's probably all rotted out. Railroad ties. When I say junk, there's cement blocks. There's everything. Now, typically, a surveyor will mark the boundary line with stakes. But the stakes is usually made out of like a piece of hardwood. So, you can see the orange ties right there up to here. So it looks like it's boundarying these properties right here. I think I can see this house here from my property in the winter. Wow, all that cement and junk. But that's on their property, so that's cool. Not on hers. This stuff is on hers, obviously. Wow. But I don't see anything that's in the ground. Wow, look at the size of this old tree. Still alive. Stay over here, Remy. Oh, there it is. I see a stake. So, what I can do, if it's a piece of wood, I'm going to nail in a piece of steel. Oh, that's a steel piece, but very thin. Oh, and I see a piece of re-rod here too. Nice pile of dirt here. So I moved that over to her property, or deeper into her property. Remy, come on, bub. The thing is, I don't see any more. Oh, I'm probably in somebody's property right now. It goes this way. There it is. I see it. I'll have to pound more stakes in here. for her. Now our property used to... Oh, here, check this out. There's a fence there. Okay. See, behind my property too, way back there, there was a fence. Huh, that's cool. Must have been there for hundreds of years. So you can see the tree line. That's kind of neat. There's a tree line all the way through here. This fence is actually standing up. There. Again, I don't see any stakes in the ground. There's a post up here. Let's see what it says. I saw another one earlier. No trespassing. Hunters or fishing violators will be prosecuted under penalty of law. Yeah, buddy. No owner's name. I should put Mary's name on her. Hey, there's an old wooden post for the fence. That's cool. Cat's still coming along. I don't know if you can see them, but climbing. Funny thing is, once they get out this far, they're always out here. You can see all kinds of deer marks over here. I picked a really nice day to walk out here because it's kind of cool. All right, here's another posted sign. Let's see what it says. You can pause the video and read it yourself. Not to be rude, but so right here, she knocked this thing down because she really doesn't like hunters at all. And it's her prerogative, it's her land. She can do what she wants, right? Zane, I know it's not you, but here's a really nice ladder. Take it and put it in our property before somebody else takes it. So I'll make a path right through here somewhere. I know there used to be a lot of paths through here. Kathy and I, before her house was put up, we used to walk back here all the time. I mean, there really wasn't any established trail like our property. Look at the size of some of this vines. Check this out. Look at that. Will you look at that? Will you just look at it? Look at that. Would you just look at that? I'll hack that next week or this week. Now you thought that was big, right? Check this bad boy out. These are all vines, guys. This is what takes these huge trees down. I'll guarantee you there was a tree right here. And it wrapped around it and photosynthesis, that's what it is. Check all these vines out. All these things going over there and competing, making the trees compete with the vines for sunlight. Look at the size of this, guys. I don't think this is probably the world's biggest vine. See my hand? Like Dave Parmenter likes to say, well, yeah, look at that. Just look at that. This is unbelievable, people. Check this beautiful tree out. This thing is huge. Huge, I tell you. That's a beauty, and that's on her property, it looks like, or at least bordering it. Yeah, it's on her property. And again, you can see the huge vines go snaking up there, sky high. So what I can do is I can move all this stuff around. She has a really nice bobcat. I'm thinking, there's the end of her property line. Where's Remy? Because I don't want him there's a dead deer someplace. I don't want him rolling in it. More vines. Tell you, those things strangle a tree. So now this is the west side of the property right here. Skating across this way. You can see the orange. So it goes this way on the north side. Must be in the corner over here someplace. There it is. You can see a post. See that post? And then it goes this way to meet up with ours. But this used to be a path right here. I can cut this path again. I'll have to find a path because honestly, I'm looking now. Look at that goofy cat way up there. What's the matter with you, girl? I think I see the old path that we used to walk. It was over there. Let me take my quad runner down there. So I don't think her property had much of any trail. Come on, Remy. Remy. Oh, there he is, way out there. Come on, Rem. Probably found this dead deer. Ouch. And I saw it one time, but I wouldn't be able to find it again. There's that big old trench again. So that goes next to our property line right there, that trench. Yeah, there was a big old giant buck. We kept trying to pull the head off, but the spine was all attached. So actually that thing is in the, let's see what this says right here. Same old message. It's in the neighbor's property. I had to build a blind right there. Here's that big giant tree that had honeybees in there. Honeybees. I wonder if there's any more in there. It's a pretty busy one too, because they were coming in and out of that. So that is on other people's property. I didn't realize that. That track.